Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Benjamin, and welcome to our weekly updates of the 2020 presidential election model that I use. For those of you who don't know, the model is here on a spreadsheet that is linked in the description. All the model is, it isn't necessarily this. This is just the model in map form, so that way everyone can actually understand it. I take all the polling, there's a few dummy results. This actually barely factors in. This is just to check for consistency's sake, see if everything is in the correct area. These are national polls that have been released so far, and then there's various state level polls, and then there's even a tab for just the polls only model, which is a lot less favorable to Trump than my official model. But right now I don't think polls only is a good way to look at the map, because we're still about a year and a half out from the election, so we need some amount of fundamentals. We don't even know who the Democratic candidate is going to be. It's probably going to be Biden, or I'm going to actually say Harris. I don't think Sanders is going to win. Sorry if you're on the Bernie Sanders train. I'm just a little skeptical of that. Anyway, as you can see, looking at the way Nebraska is and where it's polling, I think it wouldn't be unreasonable for whoever the eventual Democratic nominee is to carry that second congressional district. I still think that Donald Trump is going to carry the second district in Maine. Everything looks reasonable. The only states that would have flipped from 16 would have been this second congressional district and the big three: Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania. States that are looking to be maybe not competitive, but at least interesting, hilariously, are New Jersey, Delaware, Oregon. I think New Jersey and Oregon are the least likely. I actually do stand by my bingo card prediction of Delaware being a competitive state. I fully anticipate Delaware being competitive. At least if this model is anything to go off of. Again, if Biden's a nominee, disregard, because he's going to have that home state effect. New Hampshire, I'm a little surprised it's as competitive as it is, simply because of some of the comments Trump has said. Maybe not about the state in particular, but of the opiate crisis, which has hit New Hampshire pretty hard. Similar to West Virginia, but different. And that one's a swing state, the other is solidly behind Trump regardless of what he does. South Carolina is, I wouldn't say it's competitive, same thing with Utah. It's just the way the polling numbers work out, and the way Trump's approval rating affects my model is making them a little bit more competitive than I think they otherwise would be, except for maybe South Carolina. South Carolina is becoming more competitive, but it's taking its sweet time about it. It's like a lot of other southern states, very inelastic in its voting populations, and it takes a long time for the state to evolve politically. Texas is competitive. I think that's just a new norm. But we'll see in 2024 whether that's the new normal or if Texas is just still a very Republican state. Next week on Monday, I'm going to update in addition to showing what the model is saying, I'm going to show you my prediction, my forecast, which just kind of uses this as a guideline, but is less about what today's numbers are showing and more about what's going to happen in 2016, sorry, in 2020, November 2020. And I'm also going to update the Senate map, and I'm probably also going to show you the polls only, aka state and national mean tab. I'll show you guys what that part of the model looks like in map form. And there we go. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. Take it easy. Bye.